We have got our hands on Mr. Warro's Toyota Cressida 2.0 GS. This thing is blinking. Thanks Mary Lynn and Steve. Okay, let's see how she drives, ladies and gentlemen. So we've got a 2-litre 4-cylinder. I think there's a 2-litre 6-cylinder and a 4-cylinder option. I'm pretty sure this is a 4-cylinder, judging by the spark plugs. I wouldn't say it's short on power. These are rock solid reliability on these old Toyotas. It's not fuel injection. No catalytic converters. This is old school 1989 motoring, ladies and gents. Where you need it most on a car. So this is really old school technology here. Everything's pretty much manual besides the clock. The heaters, the aircon works nicely. It's a little bit noisy, but it does the job. The buttons feel so strong and well made. It's not even funny. The 80s was the premier time for the Toyota manufacturing. This and sort of the 80 series were, you could say, the high water mark of Toyota. Disc brakes on the front, which is good. When I first got them, they were a bit stodgy, but after a couple of Ks of driving, loosen them up, they actually, brakes are fine. This thing can cruise really, really comfortably. Let's check what the handling's like on the corner. Down a gear. Let's throw it in here. These are based on great sort of chassis. Doesn't have a very big wheel on here. 275 by 80 on a 14-inch rim. So if you're going to do any upgrades to this car, you probably want to put a bigger tire on, get a little bit more clearance, and the space in the wheel arches. But dare I say, if you've got a bit of a budget, you'd upgrade to a bigger brake caliper and maybe put a 15-inch rim on here. The hip and oh, that works a charm. Everything just works on this truck. Changes are smooth, flip it into the corner, and no dramas whatsoever. It is quite impressive. It is impressive indeed. So this was owned by Mr. Warro. Rest in peace. Bought this from Mary Lynn, his lovely wife, and Stephen. I'm sure they'll miss this truck. One owner, brand new, out of the box. And very well looked after. 219,000 Ks on the clock, which for this engine you should do 500,000 easily. Bit of puddle action. Get back on the brakes. Straight away. So there you go. To drive, it's driving really, really nicely. Drives pretty much as new. Interiors in, I'd say, 8 out of 10. Exteriors pretty similar. Great condition. It's been garaged all of its life. All the suburbs away from the sea, so it really is in good nick. Maybe just needs a steam clean and a spray job outside, and then it would be in showroom condition, sort of museum piece almost. Because this is about as good as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. I think you'll be seeing a lot more of this car on Africa Sideways. I want to take this on the Putfoot Rally or something like that. Really get it out there. Get some. I wouldn't mind a set of 85s in here if Dunlop could play ball, that would be nice. Interior is nice and clean, well looked after, very basic layout. It doesn't even have a rev limiter. This switch is better than any automatic boot, just a simple lever by your feet. Engine bay is very clean. You can see this is the original case. A little bit of moisture leaking out there. On the corners does really well. Kind of feels like a bit of a sports car. Low to the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, brakes work pretty well. It sits nicely on the highway. I can do 120 no problem. It really is a joy to drive. So there you go, the 1989 Toyota Cressida gets 10 out of 10 in my book. This is about as good as it gets for affordable city driving. If you want to rent, if you're in Cape Town and you want to rent this from me for a couple of days or a week or 2 weeks or whatever, let me know on africasideways@gmail.com. Keep it still, keep it peeled. We will catch you next time. Peace.